I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation got me tight. Because why would you get on the internet crying with a bruised up, gashed eye, talking about ask my husband what happened to my face? Girl. And now you're backtracking. She goes to Lauren LaRosa. Shout out to Lauren for always bringing us the information. But she says she never called her husband an abuser. Lady, what the fuck did you think people were gonna think? I'm very confused. Then you have the nerve to say social media has drawn its own conclusions from information that was shared, but those conclusions are not the statements I have made. What did you think people were gonna think? And now Big Tigger has finally made a statement of his own.
I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca.
You know, I didn't know what to believe. But then you don't want to not believe the woman, because a lot of times women be scared to speak up for themselves because people in the world don't believe them. But it's because it's shenanigans like this being played. I feel like don't come to the internet if you don't want the internet to speak on it. Especially when it's about somebody who is well known. She knew people were going to speak on it. She knew the blogs were going to pick this up. That man's career could have been really, really messed up behind this. There's still a possibility that it could be. It's upsetting because there are real victims out there. And when people do things like this, it takes away from when those victims are ready to tell their stories. Because a lot of times people don't want to hear it. Or they're ready to say, oh, she's lying. I'm glad Big Tigger finally spoke up for themselves. But their statements were both released around the same time. So maybe this was a coordinated effort. Who knows? I do have a question, though. I'm hearing that the wife, Alicia, has a missing child on the missing persons report. Where's the child? Is this true? What's going on?